Special, and watching alongside me is the former world champion Joe Johnson.
Yes, and can't wait to see this one. Although that's not the best break-off from Jimmy. Coming the wrong side of the blue. He seemed to be cueing well. His long potting was superb. And there's a great opening pot.
One.
Needs to slow down though.
Oh, well, he played in a losing cause against Matt Selt, and of course, worth the wait. He did play well. Selt was, as you say, outstanding. But I think it gave him plenty of encouragement that with a bit more to achieve that ambition.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great if one of these two, either one, could get to Sheffield.
Announced his retirement after his thrashing at the hands of Stephen Maguire in 2012 in the quarterfinals.
And that was after making a match.
And I'm sure that was a big part of the reason why he was motivated to come back.
He was still playing it superb snooker when you've still got plenty to give. But that was a different time. This is now.
Well, of course.
35 to 18. For anybody that wants to work the 2/3 out. Well, he was a long way away from that.
Took on an incredibly tricky brown into the yellow pocket as White sees that red go astray. A very missable brown, which he 30 years ago. Yeah. But it was an example, Joe, wasn't it, that he would rather go out on his shield, if necessary, than... We talk about the longevity of the likes of O'Sullivan, Williams and Higgins. A decade. All 7 of his world titles came in the 90s. He was world #1 for 8 consecutive years and won 5 world championships in a row. I mean, that would be unthinkable now, Joe, wouldn't it?
Well, and that's a mistake.
Yeah, 776 now for Hendry with that ton.
Goes to Jimmy White. Plenty of side on the cue ball. He needs a good bounce, but not too much.
6.
In fact, he could go into them. Well,
Jimmy White.
I really don't for Hendry. Chance to try and get that cue ball in behind the green, but got
invitational card at the end of this season, but all sorts of incentives for him to win this evening.
Well, it's Stephen Hendry who needs some luck this time. There you go again, you see, look down at the bottom, but coming up to play it with topspin. It's close. Oh, well, Heath.
Two players with almost 70 years of professional snooker experience.
Yeah, it hasn't quite.
90.
Done well. Couldn't get the right. A little bit too much check on the cue ball.
Jimmy White, 24.
And not a particularly good safety shot.
Lost him in that title match. Hendry, of course, had a habit in the 90s of knocking in a long red and clearing up. And White couldn't find the baulk cushion nearly often enough to apply the...
It's here. But missable.
1.
Didn't want the kiss.
7.
There you could see exactly. Oh, what's that? Oh, and caught it much too thick. But he has pushed that red. Then the red next to the black would go into the same pocket.
1. Stephen Hendry 7. 1.
Nicely played. That was missable.
Well, he's needed a few chances being the first frame on the board. And he's done that.
14.
And played out of his skin to win 10. Possibility of finally breaking his World Championship duck, but Ronnie O'Sullivan got the better of him in the quarters that year. It allowed John Higgins to become the world number 1. More to deny White yet again. And of course, that was the last time that Jimmy appeared in the final. They played in the semi-finals the following year when Hendry made...
Well, they may not be as good as what they were, but this is still a battle.
5.
But not today.
1.
Yes, and a hit.
9.
And that's well down the table for fear of leaving the red on over the left side of the table. Difficult.
Oh.
And that's a disaster.
1.
Yeah, it wasn't a good positional shot. So reliable. It always... Oh, we could be in for a lengthy set.
Referee Leo Scullion telling someone off for being a bit too loud backstage. But
Black.
First to 6, of course, goes through.
Excellent pot from Jimmy White. So, chance for Hendry.
Produce some vintage form here to level the match. Still the youngest ever world champion, of course.
Eight.
Oh.
60. 24.
Good recovery.
Stephen Hendry, 37.
He was going to play the safety. Oh, it still is.
Foul. Stephen Hendry, 4.
Needs a bit of luck. Oh, what a kiss. Well, oh, what a shot that was. Like so.
Stephen Hendry, 1.
Got them too thick. So another chance for Stephen. Oh dear. What a let-off. Now, great chance for
1.
Jimmy.
Jimmy White, 1.
Now he needs a bit of luck. Is he going to...
Yeah, so White done some damage with that opportunity.
9. $60. 24.
A role reversal from the first frame, really. What could have been costly, missing the red to left centre, but White snookering himself his second bite at the cherry to close this frame out.
$41.
But now the both got a frame on the board, so
34. Thanks. Stephen Hendry, 34, and different.
Jimmy, it's one apiece. Now 18 years of age, earned his 2-year card at the start of this season, courtesy of being a finalist at the Upper course, that match. This one is just getting started, Joe.
yeah, but
It's not realistic to expect them to produce the fireworks
Stephen
that
Hendry, 4.
they regularly manage to.
yeah, good pot. Oh, he's hit the wrong side of the pink there.
Stephen Hendry, 1.
That's a good pot though, to the middle. Didn't intend the kiss. Well, that was a very attacking shot he played.
His modus operandi, as White knocks in a vintage long red, was pot a long one and clear up.
Another very attacking shot.
8.
From this chance that he's created.
21. 27. 1.
Error just now proved to be. Oh, where's your answer? It's still very nervy.
Oh, that's a beauty.
One.
Good shot. Needs a little rub.
Jimmy White, 1. Oh, no miss.
Well, by playing that red, he leaves the shot to nothing. Stephen Hendry.
Oh.
He says, yeah. Well,
1.
but did another good pot got. So doesn't want the kiss. Did the safest red on the left side cushion. Another good pot with the rest. Just a little bit more insurance there.
Jimmy White, 9. Oh, no miss. Jimmy White, 4.
And Sean Maddox to level at 1-all on table 2.
Be careful of the black. Good pot.
1.
Managed to avoid the brown. Could be a snooker if he misses it. Oh, I thought
Right.
that. Ah, didn't want the kiss.
One.
Made absolutely sure of the pink there. to push the yellow. Well, that's just as good. Everything was close there. And that's what he's played. Oh, that's a great pot. Snooker required.
Yes.
Jimmy White 2. Three. Stephen Hendry 3. Stephen Hendry 4.
This could be pretty good. Oh, they're going off. Well, that's,
With a tap on the table, big swerve.
yeah, well played. That was missable.
So it's now or never for Hendry with just pink.
It shouldn't be too difficult to hit. For a moment. Had to be touching the black.
Hendry getting the snooker he needs to turn this frame around, but he'll keep plugging away.
And this is
12.
And missed
Stephen
it.
Hendry, 6.
He has. So this
surprise.
Six.
Well,
fairly very nearly in off, and that would have been end of frame.
well, full-blooded go at that one for Jimmy White.
But not this time.
He gets another chance.
And at the second time of asking, there's no mistake, and
Stephen Hendry.
Hendry standard isn't of either can entertain thoughts of that. A long way to go tonight. This the final frame before the interval, and it's a freight.
Good pot.
1.
Well, that was a good pot.
Jimmy White, 5.
Well, that's the second time he's caught it very thick coming down that side. Well, very, very close to potting that red.
One.
There was a little bit of movement
along the way, Bingham, one of those big name players who has to try and qualify form coming in here. But it was that have been inflicted by this man down the years at the World Championship.
Developed some reds.
$60. $24. $30.
Play a good safety. Keep the pressure on.
Stephen Hendry, 38.
Again, caught it much too thick.
One.
Golden.
Yes, he started the evening as well as the professional
9.
rankings, having the better of things at the World Championship against Jimmy White.
His tempo's increased. He's feeling a bit more confident now. One more red needed. And in it goes.
25.
Never been anything wrong with his bottle.
30.
But has responded well to
Good job.
run with that
Okay,
momentum.
welcome, Gate.
And at the